Hi everyone, happy Friday, which means it is the weekend, and our weekend forecast is going to be very much a January forecast. It is going to be very cold, and it looks very much like January looking at your window this morning because we have snow. The snow showers are building in across the entire Northeast this morning, and it'll be a steadier snow by this afternoon. So here's a little bit about that Friday snowfall. We got snow increasing this morning by mid to late morning, and certainly by the afternoon that snow will become steadier. Snow totals in general will range from 1 to 3 inches. New York City, you'll probably be on the lower end of that, around or just above an inch. But you get it to some of the higher elevations of northern New Jersey and up toward the Catskills, you'll be up near 3 and maybe an isolated amount of 4 inches. So it's not a big snowfall, but it will slow things down a little bit, and it will look, like I said, very much like January. So we got some snow showers in New York City this morning. It'll be a steady snow for this afternoon, and then a lighter snow as it sort of tapers off later in the evening. It's cold enough for snow everywhere, 20s to low 30s, so a little bit wetter snow as you get closer to the coast. This is widespread light snow, the lake effect snow that's been east of Lake Ontario and Erie, now being traded for this more widespread snow. But then we'll go back to lake effect probably later on tonight. This time around, though, the winds are shifting to the northwest, so the lake effect will be scattered across the south end of Lake Ontario. So you'll be running into those squalls between Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo traveling along the thruway. Just 9 degrees tonight in Albany, 20 in New York City, 16 in Philly. So this cold air comes in later tonight. So any surface that's somewhat wet from maybe some of the salt melting it or whatnot, that's going to refreeze for sure overnight. It is an Arctic front coming through, and we are really going to feel that cold air over the weekend. Highs are going to be well below average, probably by about 10 to 15 degrees below where we expect them to be typically in January. So here is a look at that extended forecast for New York, and the same trend is true all across the Northeast. We're going to be very cold this weekend with temperatures during the afternoon stuck in the 20s. And if it's 23 in New York City for a high, you betcha that it's going to be in the teens across upstate New York, central and western New York. So it's going to be really cold this weekend. We climb out of that pretty quickly. Look at that, 30s and 40s in the forecast for next week. There's even a shot, by late next week, the temperatures climb up near 50. So quite the pattern change coming our way down the road. That is your Friday morning weather update. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday.